Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we are going to talk about Bitcoin reaching all-time highs, guys. But here's the thing that you have to be aware of, guys. This isn't hitting all-time highs in the US right now. This is overseas, and it's a very simple explanation, but I think it's very important to talk about, guys. So in this video, we're going to talk about this story right here and a lot of things, some key levels that are going right now for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, some key things you guys need to be aware of. Now, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel for more great content like this, and let's get right into the story for the day, guys. So it is true, Bitcoin is surging to all-time highs in Turkey and Nigeria. This is a fact, guys. Now, how is something like this possible? Well, it's very simple. The Turkey and Nigerian currencies are much more volatile. And right now, the dollar is just stronger than those currencies. So Bitcoin has been pumping. And so we've seen Bitcoin go up versus the dollar over the last couple weeks. Absolutely. I mean, that's why Bitcoin broke up to $35,000 and is now testing some key levels. Now, this is very interesting to think about, guys, because at the end of the day, just look back at the charts and understand that Bitcoin is at $34,000 right now, not really breaking out to all-time highs. All-time highs is truly $69,000, but that's against the US dollar, guys. And so what you need to look out for in this is as more and more countries start to have Bitcoin reach an all-time high versus their currency, that shows you how much of a reserve currency of the world this thing can end up being, guys. And it's really important to keep this in mind because that's the whole conversation about supply versus demand for Bitcoin. It's getting more popular across the globe. We know that the spot Bitcoin ETFs are coming, guys. And so these are really significant things to think about. Now, what I want to peek at are some of the key levels for Bitcoin today, because at the end of the day, there are a couple things that you really need to keep in mind, guys. And these are levels that I don't want you guys to look at and say these are facts. You know, this is 100% going to do what I'm about to say. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but these are key things that you have to look at, guys. So right now, Bitcoin is at $35,000 on the weekly candle as its high. But the weekly candle is not closed yet. It is closing in 6 hours and 41 minutes, guys. If this weekly candle can confirm above this red level that I have drawn here at $33,000, then we might continue in this range for just a little bit. But the warning I have is if this weekly candle closes above this $33,000 level or below this 35K level, then that means that basically this is a true rejection. And anytime you've seen a weekly candle bounce off the top of a resistance, we've seen another weekly candle that comes down. And so that corresponds with a new month, the month of November, which you might be wondering, well, what's exactly going to happen in this month? Well, that's something that we can actually start to figure out, guys, if you look at the history of Bitcoin. So let's just take a peek at something we have looked at a little bit lately, which is some of this liquidation events that have happened. As you notice, there's less liquidations that are happening right now because the volatility is going down. People are waiting for this month to end, this week to end, and that's coming up soon. And so historically, we can think about a November that's coming up and wonder, you know, what has happened historically in November? Typically, guys, you do see some big green months in November, but you've also seen some massive red months in November as well. And so here's the thing you got to remember, folks. Here's the thing. Bitcoin doesn't go straight up forever. 35K is a critical resistance. Could we break through it? Absolutely. It's certainly possible. I'd love to see a $45,000 Bitcoin. But the fact of the matter is this, guys, the halving event comes in 2024 for Bitcoin. We're just not there yet. And so looking back at the possibilities, November, December, though we want to see a Santa rally and we see Santa rallies happen, we had a 27% green month in October. We don't need a bullish November and December for the bull market to be still on schedule. In fact, the bull market being on schedule would mean that the bull market's just not here yet, frankly, guys. But, you know, we have a good story today because markets are moving well. Markets are moving well. I absolutely love cryptocurrency, guys, and I think that there's some key levels at 35K. If we don't get a weekly close above that, then likely, guys, we're testing 33K again for sure, and then likely maybe even 32,000 or 30K Bitcoin. It's all possible, guys. We got to look at all the circumstances. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think is going to happen for Bitcoin? Do you think that Bitcoin is going to break 35K this week, or how do you anticipate the market moving? And are you buying this thing right now? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. That's a quick update I have for you today. Don't forget, as always, guys, to DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.